Right, I'm out here on location today and I'm being quiet because my clients are right in there, but I saw this new technique of applying wax, Carnauba wax specifically, um, onto car paint with your bare hands, which I think is the stupidest thing ever, especially when you consider how soft car paint is and how much you can scratch it. But I wanted to do a little demo because after doing it over the course of the rest of this car, I actually really enjoy it. So kind of brings a different element, even though I think it's dumb. So basically you can see scooping it out, it's kind of hard. Maybe a spoon or something would be a little easier. The nice thing about Carnauba wax is that even though it's hard, it's going to melt in the heat of your hand. So what I suggest is really melting it using the heat from your hand, and I'm even working in a colder day. You can see how a scooper would be good. And then just really lightly applying it, and when you rework it in your hand like that, it gives more lubrication to the car paint. So every time I feel feels a little dry, I just lubricate my hands back up. If I need to, dunk it in the can again, and then so I don't scratch it, I'm just really lightly applying it, really, because all Carnauba wax is doing is adding that last layer of gloss and protection, so you really don't need to scrub it in really hard, but just lightly applying it by hand onto the surface. And what I really like about it is it kind of brings some intimacy to the car as you kind of feel it and work your way down the panel. So though I think it's kind of a different thing, it could bring a different kind of like foaming a car. Doesn't really do much, but it shows really cool, or is a differentiator from you and your services. Waxing a car by hand, even though it's maybe not as efficient as a applicator, definitely brings in a different element. So I would suggest trying it. It's kind of cool, kind of different.